Yes. Here now to share their own experiences of active citizenship, our chair of Special Olympics Ireland, Mary Davis, who began volunteering with the organisation almost 3 decades ago, and also Conor Malone and Rebecca Murphy, 2 young volunteers from Milltown. What's that?
Foroige.
Foroige Club. Sorry, apologies, Foroige Club. Good morning to you all. Mary, I'm going to come to you first, because explain what active citizenship, I can't say it either, what that means. I can't say it. What does it mean?
It's very simple in terms of what it actually means. It means encouraging people to come out and participate in activities that are going on around them, either in communities or further afield. So really, active citizenship is a very broad term. It can be anything from participation in the democratic system, encouraging young people to register to vote, encourage them to turn out and vote, writing a letter to your local TD or your local councillor, or then it can be cleaning up your environment, helping out in that way, or volunteering for a local group, or volunteering in an unstructured way as well, literally, you know, helping your neighbour or something like that.
So engaging with life outside of your own life.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's altruism in its basic.
As a young girl said in Monaghan, when we were doing the consultations on active citizenship, she said it's about doing good stuff and not getting paid for it. So I think that
pretty much
sums up what it is, yeah.
And that actually is, I mean, to be serious for a moment, that's a lesson that this generation and the one before it and the one coming need to learn and take on board, because we overindulged as a nation for the best part of 12 years. We thought purely and simply about ourselves, and we see where all that greed and lack of concern and care for others has gotten us. We do need to take care of each other, and we do need to do it without any reward in mind. Otherwise, we ain't getting out of this hole, are we, Mary?
Absolutely. There does need to be that neighbourhood, I suppose, of supports there for people. And in the last few years, you could say that we were consumed by all the materialism, etc., etc. And now people need that network of support more than ever. And no doubt, you know, there are young families at home as we speak, you know, their children have probably gone to school, and they may need somebody to talk to, they may need somebody to look after their children in the evenings, maybe for a while, to babysit, etc. Things that perhaps people may have been able to afford to pay for a couple of years ago, that now is a huge burden on them. So if you have that network of support, and sometimes young people as well may need outside supports. For example, somebody living in one community may find that if they get outward help from another community in terms of applying for work or jobs or whatever, that it can be very, very beneficial for them. We see that's how Bill Cullen started his life, and we see where he is today.
Yeah.
So, Mary, next to you are 2 young people who are happily doing good stuff without getting paid for it.
Conor Malone and Rebecca Murphy.
Conor, good morning to you.
Pardon?
Tell us, Conor, how you got involved in this, and tell us what you're doing.
We basically set up a club called Jumping Jelly Beans. It's a fitness, drama and social inclusion club for children with special needs in our local area, and we started it almost 2 years ago. It's 2 years in January, and
Whose idea was it, Conor? Who said, you know what we're going to do, lads?
well, it was basically the clubs, because I know that I have a brother with special needs, and there was 3 other members with, you know, siblings or relatives with special needs, and there was nowhere for them to go. So I think there was a total of 12 children in our local area. Like, Milltown's a very small town, and 12 of them had special needs. So we kind of decided that, like, they need somewhere to take part, because we all had, like, football clubs, we had rugby clubs, we had hurling clubs, we had everything, and, like, these children they'd nowhere to go. They'd basically go to school, come home, and that's all they'd do all day. They wouldn't be, you know, out socialising, out partaking in activities.
So now, thanks to you, what do they have?
They have a fitness club where they can actually keep in shape. They're not, like, you know, lazing around the whole time. And there's a drama club which, you know, there's, like, some aspiring actors. There's a few children now that actually want to go on and become, like, you know, actors and take part in, you know, the productions and stuff like that. So it's given them, like, a basis to like, build their life from.
Rebecca, did you have a personal association with special needs, or were you brought into it or dragged into it by somebody else?
Well, no, we were all a part of the club, and we said that we'd all, like, start up the fitness and drama club, because I don't have any relations of it, but, like, they're all in my community, and we'd all, like, we know everyone.
The Jumping Jelly Beans is a great idea, because what actually happens is, I mean, I know that there's certain types of special needs who are very active, and there are others who aren't, but need to be, for example. So what you do is you partner off with one, so you become a kind of a fit.
Yeah.
and therefore you do the exercises as well, but it also gives you a deeper understanding of the physical difficulties and hurdles that they have to overcome, so it gives you a much better understanding of the condition in life for them, doesn't it?
Yeah. When we come into the club, like, we all take apart a different child each, and we all like do the same things, but sometimes there could be one that would be near the back or something, but we'll all together, because we know like each child has a different ability, and we all like, they all come along grand in the end, like, they're fine.
Do you have a particular fitness buddy?
No, each time we come we kind of swap around the whole time, or one of them might want a certain person and they'll pick who they want to go to.
How does it make you feel, both of you, doing this?
It feels really good. Like,
I can see it does. You're both gritting your heads off. You can see you're really proud to do
They're
it.
very modest as well, because they've entered into a competition as citizens, the Foroige TSB Young People Citizens Awards, and they're actually in the top 10, and they're going to be in the Helix next week with this project, with Jumping Jelly Beans. And I've seen the video, and it is absolutely fantastic, and I'm sure we all wish them the very best of luck, and I hope they come out on top.
Let us know whether you win.
Okay, Mary, there'll be a lot of people saying, do you know what, that's a bloody good idea, and I have a few people at home who I think should get involved. So where do they and how do they get involved?
Get involved in Active Citizenship Week and social inclusion. Yeah, well, they can contact the local website. Obviously, the website is a good place to go. It's www.welfare.ie. And okay, great. And then just your local community.
And there will be something in every area for somebody to get involved in.
There's so many different things going on. There's open debates. There's
or do Conor and Rebecca to create something yourselves. Yeah. Fantastic, guys.
Absolutely.
I salute you both.
Well
done.
Great
It's
idea.
great. Yeah.
Thank you for coming in and making us feel guilty, because we don't do it.
Well, it's actually making me feel like our country has a future after all. Thank you, guys.